Ostara falls on March 20th this year. It's a time of balance, new beginnings, rebirth and change, fertility, rejuvenation, birth, and light. Some crystals and herbs are citrine, ruby, jade, aventurine, Irish moss, lemongrass, high John's root, orange, and apple. Some of the symbols include eggs, flowers, hairs, seeds. Some of the things to do is blessing seeds, prepping your garden, blessing your home, crafting runes, and spring cleaning are a couple of things. My favorite part of spring is the rain. I love when it starts to rain again. No more snow and everything comes back to life. And that is the only thing I like about this time of year. Well, that's not exactly true. I do like everything coming back to life, like the flowers and the warmer weather. But March holds a significant, sad place in my heart. When I lost my husband 8 years ago and my best friend 7 years ago. This year, I lost two more significant people in my life right at the same time, and it was a very hard month for me. Right when I started coping with the loss of them, I lost two men that kept me safe throughout my life, and they were two of the good ones. And that is not in any way to knock men, because clearly I have had good ones in my life. But life goes on, and I have to remember that and honor their time with me on this earth. I was going to talk about my grandfather and the memories that we shared planting flowers in the spring before this came up. But since these two men have passed away, I'm just going to talk about Ostara this time and get through this as easily as I can. So forgive me if it doesn't feel genuine. It is authentic. It's just hard to be happy right now, and I'm working through that. I've been talking about it and going through the grief with my sponsor, and I told her how I wish it all didn't happen for people within 6 days. And she said, well, at least it's getting over all in 1 month. And that's Laura. She's like Yoda. She's always got something positive to say. And she's right. At least for the people that I truly loved and made a huge impact on my life will all be remembered during the first weeks of March and not spread out throughout the year. So I could be sad. March is my sad month. It's official. Anyhow, this video is dedicated to the good men that I've met throughout my life. And Jerry and Fred, thank you for always making me feel safe when I was with you and for seeing me, because both of those men really saw who I was and loved me anyway. I can't ask for more than that. And they both lived very long lives. So, yeah, that's the good in this. So let's get on with Ostara. We had one very nice day, me and my sponsor, where we got together for our Ostara craft, and I love it. And here's what we did. We wanted to bring nature into the house, so we grabbed some frames from Goodwill and some sticks and some moss and other natural items, and we began decorating our frames. We both had two frames, and I, of course, only finished one, and Laura, of course, got both of hers done. But we've already gone through this before in previous videos, so we're going to leave it at that. It was a really good day. And one thing about death is it brings you into the moment. It reminds you to appreciate the people that are still here with you. And another one of those good men that are in my life got a hold of me a couple weeks ago and shared a song that he had written for me when my husband died. And he never shared that with me for the last 8 years, but it came up in conversation. And I'm going to play that for you guys now. And it is remarkably as close as anybody could get to describing me through music. I hope you like it. Thank you for writing me the most beautiful song I've ever heard. So as you can see, I turned my frame into a fairy window, and it has become a part of my Ostara altar this year. As I mentioned in my previous video, I was transitioning to a new altar, and this is it. It was given to me by another good man. Thank you, Pat. I love my altar. I wanted to do something that had more of a medieval fair feel to it, and it was rough getting used to having something new that I'm not normally used to working with, and so this was more challenging than I thought it was going to be. But I wanted it simple this year because this month just was so hard. And so I did the best that I could. I'm going to take this time to ask if you would please like the video and subscribe to my account and follow me as I go on this journey of life of mine. All the ups and the downs, because there are a lot of both. And I just saw something this morning that said, what makes life amazing is sometimes it's great and sometimes it's awful, but then it's great again. And that is so true. And it's even better when you've got a black cat protecting you while you're working on your altar. I'd also like to say that I do have a website. It's www.anoldfriendstudio.com. And if you subscribe for the newsletter, you will get different tips and articles that will come out every Sabbath. You get a special price on my products in my shop, and we are slowly evolving the website to include many different articles that many different artists, and we want to have like-minded people be able to gather together as one big community. So if you would like to join that, please go check it out. Or you can go to my Etsy store if you prefer shopping on Etsy. But I will tell you this, the prices are cheaper on my website than they are on my Etsy account, only because of the prices that they charge me to have my website there. And this is the finished product of my altar. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe. And until we meet again, stay blessed, sweet souls. Oh, and one last thing. Get a hold of the people that you love. Tell them how you feel about them, because you never know how long you have them with you.